Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Saturday morning and I have got another new project to show you. Oh, it is gone crazy in a minute. But yeah, we've got another project in to start working on. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to have a look at it. We're going to see the damage. We're going to not have a strip down of the car yet. We'll be working on that next week. But this is just an introduction to the car. Walk around it, show you what I've got, and let me know what you think. So let's bring it in and I'll show you exactly what we have got. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. The new project is just in here. So let's get into it. I'll show you what we've got. We'll have a quick look at the damage. This ain't going to be a stripped down video. It's just going to be an introduction to the new project. So let me show you what we've got. It is a Vauxhall Corsa 5-door. In a very, very strange, like, two-tony, browny, grey colour. It's a very, very strange colour, this one. I've not really come across this one before. I'm still trying to work out exactly what colour it is. I think there's a paint code in the door shut, but it as you move around, it changes colour. It changes, like, it's a very, very strange one. Look, so on top of you see this, like, it starts to go grey, and then you come down, it starts to go brown. It's a very, very strange colour. Very, very nice. I quite like it, actually. Quite unique. But it's going to be very, very hard for the paint shop to try and match this colour. I've got to try and find these panels and parts in colour if I can, which is going to be hard. I know it is. So, but yeah, as you can see, it's the front end. This come up on auction and I was watching it for a couple of days, back 3 or 4 days, and I thought, you know what, let's just see what happens with this one. And the day of the auction, I could not believe that it went for £400. I won it for £400. So with the fees, it come to with the fees, it come to 620 quid. When it comes to Copart, I don't know if anyone else knows, but when it comes to Copart, the fees I pay half the fee charges what everyone else pays, just because the amount of cars that I get, that my fees are halved. So it does save me quite a few quid in the long run. But yeah, so all in 620 quid. And I still think that's a great price for this car. So, but yeah, you can see the front end, bonnet, bumper, headlight, wing, slam panel, probably crash bar, definitely crash bar, not probably, definitely crash bar, and anything else that's behind that we don't know, we can't see, but we will get into it and have a strip down of the actual parts on the front end in another video. But all in all, a very, very nice spec car, I've got to be honest. It is the SE model. I don't much know about, obviously, the trim level when it comes to Vauxhall Corsas. We haven't done a lot of these Vauxhall Corsas, I've got to be honest, but this come up and I thought, you know what, let's just go for it. 1.2 petrol, so, you know, a very nice low insurance, low tax, everything else in running costs, which is good. Nice alloy wheels, so that's good. Has he got a locking wheel nut there? I don't think that's a locking wheel nut. Hopefully there's a locking wheel nut key in the car. If not, hopefully there's no locking wheel nuts on the wheels. But yeah, again, something we need to get into and find. But looking at the rest of the car, it is very, very dirty, but it's in nice condition. There's no scratches, there's no dents. it's in a very, very good condition. It is a 2013 63 reg, 2013. So, yeah. Have we got no sensors? Nah. The back's pretty basic. But again, it's that really nice colour. I just can't put my finger on it, like what colour it is. It's like not a grey. It's not a it's like a browny grey colour, and it changes as you move around it. It's really quite nice. Really, really nice. But yeah, it does need a clean, and then once I've cleaned it, we can have a good look at the bodywork. But so far, I'm not seeing any other issues apart from the front end. Over here, the wing, obviously the bumper, you know what I mean, the front end. A little 1.2 petrol. So, yeah, again, quite looking forward to this one. Getting the front end stripped off. There's the engine. She runs and drives with absolutely no faults whatsoever. Clutch is really, really good. Black box again, so we'll have to rip that off. Disconnect the black box, get rid of that. So yeah, as you can see, the slam panel's pushed right up here. Obviously it got hit there and obviously pushed up or whatever. So it's gonna have a complete slam panel front end, headlight. There's still coolant in the actual tank, so I'm assuming that the actual water rad's okay. But we'll check all that as well as we get into it. Don't know about this headlight, so that could be broke as well. But yeah, we'll check all that sort of stuff. But yeah, what do we think so far? Let me show you the inside. And I found something on this car which surprised me. Really, really surprised me. Let me show you the back first. So, we have got this really quite nice half leather seats. All round, half leather seats. And they're in really, really good condition. Especially the back seat. A little bit dirty there, so someone's put something on there. But condition-wise, guys, it looks really, really good. So, I'm quite surprised, really, for a little Vauxhall Corsa. I just don't know this trim level, so I don't know, you know, if it's like at the bottom or it's in the middle of the range or whatever. But again, look at these seats. That one over there has got a little bit of a not rip, but it's got the leather seems to be stretching or moving and stuff like that. Don't know why, but maybe it's because it's doing it here as well. So the bolster, so maybe people get in and out of the car. That's probably what it is, isn't it? People get in and out of the car. It's stretching the leather or whatever. So, but yeah, apart from those two bits, the rest of the leather and the rest of the seats and stuff are really, really nice. So, yeah. But let me show you the mileage. So she has done 61,916. 61,916. Let me start her up. This has got auto lights on this as well, look. Auto lights. Don't know about the window wipers, but it's definitely got auto lights. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, steering wheel controls are all here. I'm quite surprised, really, that how nice it is in here. It's quite nice. But let me show you what I found in this car. This car's got cruise control as well, which is on here. You can set the cruise control there. And it's got heated front seats and heated steering wheel in a Vauxhall Corsa. Heated seats and a heated steering wheel. Just there, look. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's obviously, that must have been an optional extra on this car. I've got to check online, and half a tank of fuel as well, which is always nice to get from Copart. Half a tank there. And it runs really nice. It's ticking over lovely. Didn't get no books for this one. No books. So we've got to do a service. But yeah, heated seats. I can feel the seat already warming up. And that there, I can feel the steering wheel heating up as well. Not there, here. So this must be where the heater is. Yeah, that bit's cold. Cold. And that's warm. Yeah, that is warm. Wow. Heated steering wheel and a Vauxhall Corsa. That must have been an optional extra. Don't think you get that normal. No way. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Heated seats and a heated steering wheel. I know, it's crazy. So, yeah, what do we think, guys? I think this is going to be a lovely little car for someone once I'm finished. But I'm going to struggle with this paint. I know I'm going to struggle with the paint. It's just so like different, unique. The colour, that's gonna be a really, really hard colour to match for the painter. I think I'm gonna speak to him and see what he says. But yeah, it's like a two-tony. This gives it a two-tone effect, like from the brown to the grey. It's really strange. I hope this is coming out on camera, because it is a very, very strange one. I don't know. No spare wheel in there at all. It don't look like it comes with a. Yeah, no, you don't get a spare wheel anyway from factory. Got some tools in here. Some sort of inflator. A few bits there. But yeah, not a lot in this car. I've got to be honest. Not a lot at all. Some cars you get rubbish and crap everywhere and bits and pieces, but this one, very, very clean. Nothing. I've checked the pockets. There's nothing in the pockets. I do like these seats. Can't open it too much, this one, because it's hitting the wing. But yeah. Just a nice little Vauxhall Corsa for someone, isn't it? Little 5-door. I've got to check discs and pads as well. No, discs are really good. Just a very, very slight lip, but no, I don't have to change them. This has got an MOT. This is a Cat N. So it's not a Cat S, it is a Cat N. And it's got an MOT until July next year. So it hasn't done a lot of miles since the last MOT. Over 6 months in it. So I'm not sure whether I'll do another one or what. I do like to do the MOTs, I've got to be honest, just to make sure that it's all good and someone's going to get a good 12 months when they come to buy it. Do you know what I mean? So I still might do that. But I've got to try and find the paint code on this car. I think it's here. I think it's there. I think it's that Z40W, I think. So, but I'm going to take a picture of it, that tag, send it to the paint shop and see what he says. But yeah, what do we think so far? as it stands, £600. That's what he owes me. I've already checked some parts, not all parts, but some parts. I think I found a bonnet in colour, in this really strange colour. I think I found a bonnet, £80 for the bonnet. Headlight, £40. Crash bar slam panel, £100. The wing, £60–70. Bumper, that's going to be £200. So you can see that from my original £600 what I paid for the car, if I chuck another £500 at this car, it's still only going to owe me like 1,100, 1,200 quid total. So, it's a 2013 Vauxhall Corsa. So what's it worth? 2.5? 2,750? So you can see that there's and that's the way I always do it. Whenever I'm looking at these cars, and whenever I'm looking at a certain vehicle to get, I always work backwards from what I think I can sell it for, do the research. This takes time. This takes time. I'm always looking every night at an evening on the computer, checking cars, checking values, and this is what you have to do with these. You have to work backwards. And the risk of getting caught out dramatically drops because you've done the research, you've done your due diligence, you've worked out all your figures, you've tried to do the best you can. So you work out backwards from this. So if this is worth 2,750, the parts of this, that's what's left. So take your profit out of that as well. So that's your maximum bid. That's the way that it should be worked out. I've got a book full of figures on every single car that I've done. And you have to be like this. I don't really speak about it much because it's part of, it's the business part of it. And it's this sort of, I don't want to give away too much on the channel because everyone will be doing it. All you've got your guys, your DIYers, your home mechanics, they just want to, most of them just want a quick flip. They want to, a few YouTubers now are going to BCA, British Car Auctions, and they think they can grab a car out of there cheap and then flip it that's not been crashed. But when they get them back, there's got other damage, like mechanical damage. They're in the auctions for a reason normally. They're in there for a reason. The reason why they're in Copart normally is because it's been crashed on the front end. So you know what you're getting, especially if it's got X on the end. It means it's come from insurance company. So up to the point of the accident, the car was driving. With the BCA and all the other auctions, someone's thrown them through there for a reason. So yeah, that's my theory anyway. It's working so far. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm quite happy with this one. I'm really looking forward to it. I love the strip down and the tear down and the taking apart. I love that part of every single build that I do. So, but let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about this new project, the little Vauxhall Corsa. And tell me about this paintwork. Has anyone come across this paintwork before? Anyone knows anything about this paintwork would be really appreciated. It's a very, very hard one. It's a very hard paint to match as well. But it looks really nice. As I'm walking around it, it's changing colour as I'm walking around the car. And I think that's why it's going to be so hard to paint at the paint shop, the painter. It's going to be a very, very hard one to match. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. And give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support. You'll see this next week. We'll do a damage assessment on the front end. And we're going to start stripping it all down and find out and make a list of all the parts that we need to get ordered for this one to be moved on. But for now, that's it. It is Saturday. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. Thanks for watching. See you soon.